Welcome, advanced creators. Pathfinding is everywhere in Second Life. With pathfinding, you can easily create artificial life forms and non-player characters without added lag due to performance throttling. Join us in building a new future for Second Life, alive with new possibilities that you create. A basic technique for enabling any character for pathfinding is to add a new root prim that aligns the direction of motion. This new root prim can also be used to adjust the elevation of characters. The pathfinding functions assume that the root prim of characters will be faced forward along the x-axis in local coordinates. Depending on the character, the default root prim is unlikely to be already in alignment with the x-axis. Aligning it properly may require you to distort your character, twisting the default root prim as needed. After you res your character, create a new prim. Overlap its volume with your character's head and turn it in local coordinates until its x-axis faces forward with respect to your character. Set the transparency, then link the prims. Insert a pathfinding script and check the direction of movement and elevation. Adjust the new root prim as needed. This character has a basic LL pursue script, which we can demo by walking around. Pursue pathfinding behaviors are implemented by invoking LL pursue after invoking LL create character. Your character can pursue any object or avatar given its key. A scripted object, such as a pathfinding character, can obtain its object key with the call to LL get key. Avatar and object keys can be obtained remotely using LL detect key in event handlers such as touch start and sensor. Setting a pathfinding script to not running or simply deleting the script does not stop the character's pathfinding behavior. Use a utility script with LL delete character to do so. Wander pathfinding behaviors are implemented by invoking the LL wander within function after invoking LL create character, as we will see with this dragon. Characters wander randomly around an original position in the region where invoked. Characters can wander up to fixed X and Y limits from the original position in all directions, and can optionally pause at waypoints. Give your tall characters some Z latitude as well to make the script work. There are many different types of pathfinding characters. Simple characters such as the ladybug and the penguin, you wouldn't expect to really have any animation or motion, and so simple scripts work just fine for them. This character has a large flexi-prim tail which moves wonderfully when the character is pathfinding. Pathfinding movement, especially directional changes, can be used to wiggle flexi-prim appendages. This approach works very well for tails and wings, and for legs and other appendages on some characters. For example, this dragon character is based on the Second Life library avatar. It has a large flexi tail that wiggles with its natural motions while pathfinding. Other types of characters include animated critters, animated bipeds or humanoids, and characters that are animated with various kinds of special tricks. We will cover these forms of animation in other tutorial videos. A common pitfall occurs when a character is confined to a fixed area by barriers. This may be an issue if the algorithm discovers that it can't find a reachable destination after several tries. More sophisticated wandering behaviors could be scripted, such as pausing your wandering characters using LL delete character, LL create character, and LL wander within dynamically. The penguin in this segment will become a patrolling pathfinder. Patrol pathfinding behaviors are implemented by invoking LL patrol points after invoking LL create character. Characters patrol through a sequence of waypoints and can maneuver to avoid obstacles and other characters. Patrolling can be configured to pause at the waypoints. The basic script patrols along a rectangle, which is plus or minus a few meters in both X and Y from the last position where the character was clicked. Characters are not limited to one pathfinding behavior, only one behavior at a time. In fact, more interesting characters are constructed using a variety of behaviors and animations, called in semi-random sequences. For example, a script could randomly alternate between wandering and pursuit of nearby targets, based on timer and sensor events. Additional pathfinding behaviors include evasion, LL evade and LL flee from, and navigation. The LL evade behavior seeks out a position from which the avatar or other object has no line of sight. The LL flee behavior moves the character a minimum distance away from a given position. The LL navigate behavior is a lower-level pathfinding function which navigates to a single destination. Thank you for tuning in and turning on your creativity. Please check out our other tutorials on the Good Building Practices Wiki. Always have fun and be awesomely creative in Second Life.